benefit of Canadians following this scandal, let's recap what's happening here. Diane Daly, a low-level, faithful public servant for almost 20 years with no administrative or discipline record, gets investigated, gets suspended because she does not pinpoint Utano and McDonald as being responsible for this $60 million boondoggle. And surprise, surprise, within weeks of her suspension, you get asked to take on more responsibility. Now you say there's no extra pay with that, but it's a higher profile. And I'm sure you've been bonused. Have you been bonused, ma'am?
Thank you very much for the question. No. And in fact, I have fewer employees in my new role.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Schonenberg, you were responsible for signing off on an ATIP. ATIP A-2003-00431, requested by Cameron McDonald for emails sent and received from Diane Daly, Ms. Bolduc, and yourself regarding keywords, CBSA, investigation, interviews, any and all participation between December the 11th, 23 to the present date, February 16, 24. You then, on the 19th of February, 24, provide an interesting commentary in your response from the PSPC. The matter to which this relates, the investigation, could result in future litigation. So Mr. McDonald, through the legal channels of going through an ATIP, does not receive the information you request because you're protecting it. So I'm asking, why is the PSPC hiding documents that are legitimately being asked for, and who gave you that direction at PSPC?
No one gave that direction. The recommendation form is exactly that, a recommendation form. It's common to indicate that there could be potential litigation associated with a file when providing documents. It is the ATIP office within PSPC that makes the determination of what should be released or what should not.
I call that obstruction of justice and deliberately withholding key relevant information. Now, for the benefit of Canadians, let's recap what has happened through this entire scandal. I know you're shaking your head because you don't agree with it, Ms. Bolduc, but this is exactly what happens. We have ministers denying any and all responsibility. We got a corrupt prime minister denying any and all responsibility for this boondoggle of $60 million.
Point of order, Mr.
We've got deputy ministers.
Point of order.
Yes,
I know our honourable colleague was a former prosecutor. He knows using language like corruption is a criminal offence. There's been no criminal investigation to the Prime Minister. I would ask him to retract those comments.
Okay, yeah, no.
And if he wants to get into an investigation,
Mr. Drouin,
we have two witnesses and
point,
get on with questions
gentlemen, cease. So, Mr. Drouin, I do try to maintain decorum. I do also try to give members latitude. And when I hear words in this committee that are permitted in the chamber, I do let them go as kind of the reference point. So, Mr. Brock, you have, and that is by the chamber. I mean the House of Commons. Mr. Brock, you have the floor again.
We have presidents, we have deputy ministers who have deliberately lied and obstructed our ability to get to the truth, and then we have two individuals who called out the lies. Mr. McDonald, Mr. Utano, immediately suspended without pay. Now that's been resolved, the pay issue. They're still suspended because of the use of counsel. And then we have Diane Daly. Again, does not corroborate or put in those missing pieces of the evidence that you refer to. Lo and behold, a 20-year career up in shambles. Now she's suspended because she's not towing Justin Trudeau's line that no one higher up than these low individuals were responsible for choosing Christian Firth and GC strategies. How many other individuals are going to face similar fate? No wonder no one wants to talk about the practices at CBSA. We heard from the CBSA union president who talked about a culture of corruption at the CBSA because people are afraid to talk out and call out the abuses of integrity. That's a real problem with the public service. And everyone is trying to protect Min Doan. Min Doan, who deleted 4 years' worth of emails, crucial emails, 20,000 emails. Was he suspended? No, he was not. He is on a leave. Everyone is trying to protect him. This is a massive cover-up, and this is inexcusable. Canadians are watching, and you two individuals are part of the cover-up. Thank you.